This week on the Spotlight, we flash back to the flashy shortstop Alexi Ramirez. Joakim Noah, who was great for the Bulls for a while, will be featured. We'll also talk to some managers. Robin Ventura, really enjoyed him as a player. And Lou Piniella, enjoyed him everywhere he was. This week. Check out past shows by watching Benkowski YouTube. You'll enjoy them. Welcome to the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. They do it all at 108th and Kedzie. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to Gilhooly's, 3901 West 103rd Street, St. Xavier Campus, Friday, May 10th at 8 p.m. Music, movies, TV, sports. I'll take your requests. We'll have a good time. Eat, drink, and have a good time. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. You've got to get to the Wise Owl at Van Buren and Racine. Pizzas, pork sliders, Cuban sandwiches, carrot soup, elote, burgers, tacos, salads, and more. Great cocktails and great bartenders. A tremendous array at the Wise Owl, Van Buren and Racine. See you there. You've got to get to Renata's Beauty Salon like I do. Men, women, and kids cuts. Open 6 days a week. Walk-ins are welcome. They're located at 12558 Southwestern Avenue in Blue Island, just 6 blocks south of Chicago. They are really efficient, an amazing place, and I'm really, really pleasantly surprised with my first cut and looking forward to more. Renata's Beauty Salon, 125th and Western. Joakim Noah, a controversial figure, for the last 2 years was an NCAA champion, but this year there won't be any playoffs at all. And Noah talks about the controversy involving he and Coach Ron Adams that he says was way, way blown out of proportion by the media.
People don't even believe me in the media when I tell them that that's not what happened. So, this is an incident that happened like 3 months ago now, and we're still talking about it. But I think that something that people don't realize is, I overreacted with the coach, and I was frustrated, and I might have said some things that I shouldn't have said, and I got fined for it. But people don't realize that I have a great relationship with that coach, with Coach Adams. We're very close. We work out together every day. He was actually at my house for Christmas, so people don't know that. And then with the whole thing with Ben Wallace, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. So people can say, he's trying to downplay it, or he's not going to say the truth about it. But I've always spoke my mind, and if it did happen, I wouldn't have any problem admitting to it. But I'm not going to admit to something that didn't happen.
I understand that. My angle was more of, I thought Ben may have had a conflict of interest in playing a role in the length of your suspension, when in effect you guys are competing for playing time.
I don't think it had anything to do with competing for playing time. Ben Wallace is a great player. He's a great mentor, somebody that I learned a lot from. I feel like, I think that everybody in the locker room is going to have their say and their opinions, especially when everybody was frustrated. We had just lost a game where we're going through a losing season. So I don't think it has nothing to do with me being a rookie or anything. I think it has to do with everybody in this locker room is frustrated after you lose. That goes from the staff to to the men, to trainers, to everybody. Everybody's frustrated after you lose. So yeah, it's tough, but we said how we felt, and that's it. There was nothing disrespectful said. There was no cursing, no nothing. It was just people speaking their minds, and Body said some words, I said some words, other guys said some words, and that's it. Altercation, are you serious? No media was in here. It was just the team. So I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah, I don't either. Well, to wrap up, of the things that you've learned off the court, on the court, what are some of the things that you'll apply as a core guy to making the 08-09 Bulls better?
I think that just working hard every day, and I think that having experienced a lot this year is going to help me, realize what I have to do to get better, work on my offense, get stronger, and just try to do the best I can in order to get better and help the team win. And we'll talk with Pax and go to as many camps as I can and
It's the final days, and I have not seen a season like this since maybe 1978. The Bulls were coming off an impressive playoff loss to the eventual champion 1977 Portland Trail Blazers. And it looked like the Bulls were a team of the future, but everything crapped out. And that is sort of what happened with the 07-08 Bulls. Things looked like they were on a steady rise, and everything crapped out. It started with the Bulls essentially quitting on Scott Skiles, and then, was it before or was it after, Scott Skiles quit on them? And the coaching change, etc., a big trade, trying things, a lot of things didn't work. And a pressure-packed man in this offseason will be general manager John Paxson. He's still got a core of talented players, but he's got to figure out what to do in the muddled contract scenarios of Luol Deng and Ben Gordon, and still needs some help. Do they go the free agent route? Do they go the trade route? What will be available in the draft? Tons of questions for this franchise that need to be solved as soon as these playoffs end. Maybe some of them before that. We wish Pax the best of luck. He's got a tough job ahead. And we'll be back with more on the Spotlight right after these important messages. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Ferland DDS, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work, impeccable. Call the Family Dentist, 773-233-7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July, just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. From the friendly skies and the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. And we're talking, of course, Cub baseball. Lou Piniella has certainly warmed to the Chicago media scene. It's hard not to be in a good mood when you're coming off a playoff year and you took a team that seemed to be, frankly, in disarray and organized it and got it into the playoffs, which, of course, Lou Piniella deserves plenty of credit for having done in 2007. Now, he, of course, is his own tough act to follow. A couple of additions to the ball club, notably the Japanese star Fukudomi, and a couple of tweaks to the pitching staff should make the Cubs better in 2008, right? Well, little Q&A session with Lou, and as always, he tries to be philosophical and telling the press, be patient with us.
Same lineup.
Same lineup. Same lineup. Let them play.
With Dempster going tomorrow, is there, we've all seen how good he looked this spring, has there been something in terms of better pitch?
No, we're happy with Dempster. He threw the ball really, really well the last couple times out. Especially in Las Vegas. The ball really came out of his hand well, and good breaking ball, good fastball. Uses two-seam as four-seam. No, we just let him pitch. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. I asked specifically about that this morning, and his potassium level was a little low, so I think that was a problem.
Bananas more than
Bananas, yeah, exactly, that sort of thing.
Not water.
No,
Is that something that had been identified before when he had these problems?
I don't know that, but it's something that shouldn't reoccur.
Knowing how important on-base percentage is, we all know it's only one game, but how patient can you be with the property?
Well, I'll be patient with it. I have confidence in these guys that they'll get the job done. But we'll let them play.
How do you monitor Felix PA in the early going to make sure that he's going at the right pace and, not maybe getting in a mental rut or anything? You've got Johnson there, I know, but how do you monitor him?
How do I monitor him? That's a good question. I just let him play. I don't know what else to do. I mean, we just let him play and get some at bats, and we're going to face three right-handers in this series, and I looked at the probables for Houston, and they're right-handed too. So we're going to be facing 6 right-handed pitchers here at home, this homestand.
Will you try to get some of your bench guys in the lineup a little bit?
A little bit, we'll try. Yes, we used Ward and Fontenot to pinch hit the other day. Yeah, we'll try to get everybody in there this week.
Lou, besides your better knowledge of your personnel, what will make your team be better this April, better than last April?
We win more baseball games, we'll be better. I don't know what else. You measure it with wins and losses, don't you? That's the way I measure it. We played a good game the other day and got beat. That's all. But I don't know how else to measure. I wish I had a better answer for you, but that's why they keep standings.
So even as a player, did you always have the mentality that these games early in April?
They all count. Yeah, sure they do. I mean, I made it perfectly clear when I had my meeting with the team how important the early schedule was to us. But, you know, look, the other teams are just as important to the other teams too. And we just started the season. Let these guys get some at-bats and let these pitchers get some innings and let our bullpen work and everything will be fine. Let's not...
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and a fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You've got to get to the Sock Live Bidkowski Trivia, alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great game, great people. Check out the Sock. I think you'll be glad you did when you go to my trivia game every other Thursday. 8 p.m., 93rd and Roberts Road. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's. I want to just find out from Alexi a little bit about his hitting improvement. He seems, quite focused, and sometimes a player goes through a mid-season lapse, but he seems like he's really on top of the ball now.
Dice que él quiere hablar contigo acerca de tu mejoramiento últimamente, ¿verdad? Con el bate. Dice, usualmente los peloteros a mitad de temporada, tú sabes, tienen lapsos que no son muy buenos, pero tú pareciera que ahora es que está comenzando, tú sabes, a estar más consistente. ¿Cómo te sientes tú sobre eso?
Yo me siento bien, creo que hay peloteros que empiezan bien y no terminan tan bien como empezaron, o viceversa. Pero en mi caso, bueno, me he preparado muy bien y las cosas están saliendo poco a poco.
He said he feels really good. He said some players, sometimes they start slow and they get better, but in his case, he's feeling really good right now and he's preparing himself well, and he's starting to see some of the benefits of that preparation.
One thing, I don't want to say I'm worried, but he doesn't seem to have anybody who's like ready to back him up, and he plays so many innings. What about the fatigue factor in these last 8 weeks or so?
Dice que una de las cosas que él se preocupa, quizá y no se preocupa, pero tiene que decirlo de esa forma, dice que, no hay nadie en verdad, tú sabes, que esté preparado para jugar atrás de ti, ¿entiendes? En caso de que tú no juegues y tú juegas todos los días y él siempre piensa en la fatiga y eso, ¿cómo te sientes tú sobre eso?
Mira, yo desde que llegué aquí, mi meta es jugar todos los días. O sea, yo lo único que sé es jugar béisbol, mi vida es béisbol, y nunca pienso que me siente para darle chance a otro. O sea, yo llegué aquí con mucho sacrificio, con mucho sudor, para estar dando oportunidad para otras personas. Yo siempre vengo a jugar béisbol y para adelante.
From the first time he came over here, his goal's always been to play every day. He knows it's hard, he knows it takes a lot of sacrifice, but that's what he has done all his life. What he knows how to do is to play baseball, and he wants to play every day. So that's what he's all about. He wants to do it every day. It doesn't really concern him whether that's something he doesn't control, whether it's somebody else behind him or not. He just wants to play the game every day.
One of the things that's been frustrating about the 2013 White Sox has been some defensive ups and downs. And last year there was such excellent defense played, and this year it's off. Why does this happen?
una de las cosas que ha sido bien frustrante en este año, ¿verdad? Ha sido, ¿verdad? Las altas y bajas defensivamente del equipo, ¿verdad? ¿A qué tú acreditas esas altas y bajas defensivamente del equipo?
Yo creo que son cosas que pasan en el béisbol. Creo que el que no hace errores es el que no juega béisbol. Creo que el béisbol viene en cada cuadralla redonda. Uno se prepara, uno no quiere hacer los errores, nos molestamos cuando hacemos esos errores, pero es el béisbol.
He said that's part of baseball. That's part of baseball. You're going to make errors sometimes, you know. He said the one that doesn't make mistakes is the one that doesn't play. And then that's what he said. The one that doesn't play, you know, that's the one that doesn't make mistakes. So, you know, nobody wants to make errors, you know, and they just happens. But as long as you keep working and preparing yourself for the next one coming up, you know, you know, that's how you deal with it.
I have always thought that Alexei was an RBI man, and I'm wondering how he feels about batting high in the order when I am of the belief maybe somewhere like a number 6 spot would give him more opportunities to drive in runs.
Él siempre ha pensado, dice que tú eres un tipo de bateador de producir carreras, de traer carreras empujadas. Él dice que él siempre pensó quizás tú eres un bateador número 6, tú sabes, ¿verdad? O 7, donde tú puedes estar en posición de traer carreras.
No 7.
6, 6 y donde puedes traer carreras, ¿verdad? So, ¿cómo te sientes tú sabes, en la posición donde estás bateando ahora mismo?
Ahora mismo me siento bien contento. Tengo el respaldo de Río, de Conejo, de Don, que los pitchers tienen más posibilidad que me pitchen. Y nada, creo que el equipo le hacía falta que esté segundo bate y bueno, ahí estoy.
He said he feels, you know, comfortable where he's at, you know. He has the support of Alex Rios, you know, Conerco Dunn right behind him, you know, and he felt like, you know, that's a spot where he feels comfortable too hitting, you know, and, you know, so he really doesn't feel like, you know, that he should be in another spot right now, you know.
I feel like the music means I should wrap it up. So the final question, Alexei's thoughts on the pitching staff. They have really been the backbone of this team. They have kept the team alive, in effect. And every outing, it seems, many new young starters are going 6-7 innings, and I wonder what his thoughts are about them.
Dice, ¿qué piensas tú sobre los lanzadores? Parece ser que todos los lanzadores aquí han sido la parte fuerte del equipo, tú sabes, y inclusive ahora nuevos lanzadores jóvenes que están entrando a lanzar han hecho un buen trabajo. ¿Cuáles son tus pensamientos sobre los lanzadores, sobre el personal de lanzadores aquí?
Bueno, estoy muy contento con los muchachos. Creo que han aportado su granito de arena, o sea, han pichado sus innings, lo han hecho bien. Creo que no se les puede decir mucho, son, como quien dice, muchachos que empiezan ahora, pero lo están haciendo con mucho deseo, que es lo fundamental. El caso de Quintana, que siempre ha pichado bien aquí, Rienzo, que llegó, y todos los muchachos lo han hecho bien en general.
He said he's very, very happy, you know, with the way the pitching staff has done their job. He feels like every single one of them have apported something, you know, they have put the little, you know, something to help the team. He spoke of Quintana, you know, being able to do a good job every time. He's been consistent every time he goes out there. And then now
You've got to get to my newest show, X's and O's, live trivia alternate Fridays at 6 p.m., 7800 West 79th Street. Music, movies, TV, sports, great food, and great drink. See you there. Lenny Q's Barbecue. Trivia, alternate Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Daily specials. Catering, too. It's at the Lansing Municipal Airport, 3249 Airport Drive. I'll see you over there. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Trivia will be at the Sock. Alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great food, great drink, great people. Everything great. You've got to get to Renata's Beauty Salon. They cut hair for men, women, and kids, and I'm among them. Open 6 days a week. Walk-ins welcome. Easy to reach at 125th and Western Avenue. Maybe I'll see you there. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. We're back in the spotlight, and it's time to talk Robin Ventura. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but these press conferences with Robin at this time of year have gotten increasingly tense. And there's been, I don't know, I don't feel like anybody else is asking him the questions that fans want to know about. I'm trying, but, invariably I look like the bad guy. So here's another example of that. People are asking about, is this guy going to be healthy in 2 days? How you feeling, Robin? Are you in a good mood today? And then I ask stuff. Here you go. Robin, certain organizations that develop most of their own players, they have a certain way. I think I was reading some on your website. You and possibly Buddy Bell talking about the Oriole way. They have a certain way they train their players. What are you doing to instill the White Sox way into your guys?
Well, I think, it's the way you play. So, again, it's effort and, being aware and all that kind of stuff. But, it's one of those that it starts when they're in the minor league. So it's trying to be able to do that where they get the same message and everything else that we get up here. And that's part of it. I think there's teams that have had that. The Orioles have done it. You've seen teams like the Twins when Kirby was there, they kind of had that. So, those are things you shoot for.
Are you prepping Viciero to be a first baseman next year? I know you guys worked them out.
No, that was just more, we ran into a situation in one of the games on the road where when we started moving guys around because Paulie was in, we were pinch running a few guys to be able to have another guy that's going to go in and play first base. I think we'd already taken Gillespie out, didn't really have another third baseman, so he really became the logical choice to be able to go over there, but I didn't want him to have to do that in an emergency without taking ground balls. So we just had to take ground balls one day, and he felt comfortable, and that was it.
You don't see his future there?
That's for another time, but that was just for making sure that if he goes over there in an emergency situation, it's not the first time he's been over there.
And that's about all the time we have for this week's show. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week, right here on the Sports Spotlight. You've got to get to Moods Bar and Grill, a great place where I do trivia alternate Wednesdays. Exit 19 off I-94 in Portage, Indiana. Great food, great drink, and especially great people. They've weathered some tough storms. When the weather is worse, they show up the best. Moods Bar and Grill in Portage. This week's show is brought to you by the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Shop at 108th and Kedzie. Get all your car work done there, like me. The Lansing Floral Shop is the place to go for all your floral needs. Call 708-474-1212. Huck Finn Restaurants, a huge menu, open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 105th and Cicero, and 67th and Pulaski. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.